Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Well, good evening. How is everyone doing? Have you missed me? I know I've been MIA. I've been back mentoring. I'm officially back. So I've been MIA with that. It has been nice being back mentoring. Like, I feel ready to pour into y'all. And so it's just great. I'm glad I took that time off because I'm like, let's get it. Let's get to it. Let's level up. Let's change our lives. Yes, let's get things moving. Okay, so I'm back in the gym. I done started a new gym routine. I bought this other content creators gym routine. And I'm just feeling good. You know, I'm hurting though. I'm sore. I am very sore. But this is a good routine. It's what I needed. I'm so glad I reached out to my community to ask for some advice. And so her plan is just amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. And then I finally tried on the dress that I'm supposed to be wearing to my brother's wedding. It fit. It fit. Not only did it fit, but I have wiggle room. Like, it's not even, oh my God, I can't get it to zip, or it barely zipped. It zipped all the way up. I got slipped in it. Do you not understand how great of a feeling that is a good feeling when you've been putting in that work and then you finally are like ready and then you just, it's a really good feeling. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Listen, stick to your goals. Stick to your goals. Stick to your goals. Don't give up on yourself. Stick to your goals. Hang in there. On them days you don't feel like doing it, do it anyway. You have to do the hard thing in order for you to get the results that you're looking for. But I'm telling you, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel so great and so accomplished when you actually experience what you've been working so hard for. So keep that in mind, okay? So I wanted to talk about this. First of all, let's go back, right? We got to go back. Let's do some recaps. First of all, let's talk about the Aspen trip. I don't like Tina. I don't like her. And I'm going to say it, right? I'm going to say it. Tina was the villain of that trip. I said it. She was the villain. She was the bigger villain to me, y'all. She was, y'all. She's the type of girl I stay away from. Those are the type of women I do not associate with. Okay. I don't. She's very mean. She's unaware of how she's a mean girl. Let's start with that. She has no self-awareness of how she's mean. First of all, she's like, I'm not being mean. I'm being direct. Girl, you are blasting a second woman on social media and you keep referring to her as broke. But you already had it in your mind that this is what you were going to be on before the trip started, because before the trip left the group chat, you were already started on TikTok with the other girl, Deja. And you was being mean to her, and it was clearly a miscommunication with Deja. But then Deja was willing to take accountability. Deja is winning. I like Deja. Deja was solid. Out of everybody in that little group, Deja was the one I would have hung out with. The rest of y'all, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And then did you see the other little girl that entered the chat? The Caucasian woman, she entered the chat. And I was just like, and she was just putting on her makeup. And I was like, girl, what makeup are you even putting on? I don't see anything being applied to your face for real. She was just so eager to hop on like, yeah, I'm just doing my story time telling y'all like the tea. it just seemed like they plotted and planned and like they really wanted to be on some, oh, like this is Bad Girls Club or this is what baddies. And then they my age. So I feel like I have every right to speak on this because I'm like, y'all my age. Girl, I don't even watch baddies. But say I did, I wouldn't want to act that shit out. Like, I wouldn't want to, like, this is, y'all. I was just like, wow. But I got invested. You know, we all get invested in these stories on social media. I got invested and I was like, this shit was stupid. To the point where when in the history of this channel have I talked about something on my channel and I was like, I'm not posting the receipts. That's how stupid it was. I was reading the receipts and I was just like, this is really stupid to me. This is really dumb. And these people are 30. Deja and Michaela was in their 20s. And I was just, girl, it was a mess. It was a mess. It was a mess. Then let's move on to the story time that I just posted, right? So one thing that Tina and that other girl with the curly fro, I don't even know her name. She's a content creator. Do you be noticing how these girls be telling stories and they be trying to make it seem like they're so above it and how they're so much better and like Tina, I'm not broke, I got money, and then the other girl, it's oh, but like, you know, he didn't use me like he used the other girls. Girl, he wasted 3 weeks of your time. And to be honest, 3 weeks with a man like that, when, first of all, girl, I could give you a list of things that would have had me check out before it even got to the car. Okay, no way you would have been picking me up after my event, because you would have been blocked. That's all. And so I'm literally listening to the story like, okay, when's she gonna block this man? Because it just doesn't seem like she likes anything that he's really trying to offer here. The money. And then are you seeing a consistent pattern, ladies, with the men that don't want to eat? They're broke. They cannot afford it. And listen, stop being nice. Because, oh, someone left a comment under the video and I had to pin it to the top. She said, stop having compassion for men in ways where you are required to show up a certain way, yet you still show up. Oh my God. And I was like, yes. Are you seeing how, like, if you have money for food and you're out, he should have money for food too, because he's an adult, you're an adult, you're both adults. If he don't have money for food, why is he outside? Why is he outside? Why is he dating? Why is he dating? Like, seriously, I could not believe that woman still talked to that man after she paid for everything. She kept talking to her friends about him. I was just like, girl, what was she expecting to get out of the situation? But you know what it was? Because I had to clock it. I clocked it, but I didn't mention it in the video. I clocked it, though. You slept with him. Oh, my God, girl, that's what it was. Girl, that's why you didn't leave. Because I'm like, girl, why she ain't left yet? Because I would have blocked him already. I'm like, ain't no loss. Ain't no loss over here. But then I thought about it and I was like, she slept with the man. Ladies. And so technically, he was just sticking around because he already got what he really came for. He came for that box. He got the box. But he stuck around because she's trying to make it seem like, oh, well, I didn't pay for this and he didn't use my car. But girl, he had a battery in your back. He had you working though. He had you utilizing your time, your energy, and your resources, getting him connections though. Y'all, that's why I didn't say much in the other video because I was trying to let her tell her story. But I'm listening and I'm just like, oh, I guess. But yeah, that's why she stuck around. That's why she stuck around as long as she did, because she slept with the man. She left that part out conveniently, but that's what it was. Because girl, I be blocking these men. All right, I do. I blocked the hell out of. Listen, I blocked the man so fast. Like I said, one time this man, I only knew him for a week, and you know how far the story goes. He started talking about his problems. Blocked. I don't know what else there is to say about him because I don't know. He didn't waste any more of my time. Okay, like, and the only reason why I knew him for a week was because we met on I think it was on a Friday, Saturday night. By Wednesday, that man was blocked. Do not come to me with your problems. I don't care. I don't want to hear about your problems. Do you see me hitting you up about any problems that I have? No, I'm trying to get to know you. And so if we're in this space where I'm trying to get to know you and you're over here telling me your problems, I don't want to get to know you that well. I don't want to get to know you that well. I don't want to get to know you that well. Also, ladies, let me point something out to you when it comes to these story times. If you don't start creating some solid friendships, and I'm not talking about the type of friendships that agree with every little thing you do. I'm talking about the friendships that will point things out to you, that helps you with your self-awareness, okay? Because y'all be coming on social media, Tina, and y'all be giving y'all story times, but because y'all have yes people around you saying, yeah, yeah, girl, I can always tell the type of friends these girls have. Yeah, girl, yeah, girl, you right, And then you come on the internet and you tell us the story, and we like, girl, you the problem. Like, what? You the problem. I can always tell. Because if you had solid friends, it would have never made it to the internet. They would have pointed out how you look bad in the situation. They would have pointed out where you went wrong in the situation. They would have actually held you accountable. It's killing y'all. I'm telling you, it's making the girls look bad. I can tell you don't have solid friends. You have people around you that agree with every little thing you do, every little thing you say. And Tina was one of those women. You could tell that no one rebutted against anything she said, anything she did. Everyone was just in agreement with every little thing that she did. And listen, to the women out here where you're givers, or you know what, to the people out here where you're givers, but you only give as a means of control, Tina, okay? You're not a good person. You're just a control freak, all right? You're just controlling. You only do for people because it benefits you. You don't do for people because it's truly out of the kindness of your heart and you're doing something selfless. You're giving to people because in return, you get something. That's not you being a, I don't even know, like a charity, like doing good charity work. Like it's not giving that. It's not. It's just giving control freak. It's giving, and it's really you give in a way that feeds your ego. You don't even give in a way that's truly selfless. Like something you get in return, whether it's your ego being fed because you feel like a good person, or you get control over the situation, or you think you can get the other person to do what you want. That's not being giving for real. Like that's actually being manipulative. That's what that is. That's manipulation. So charitable. Yeah, it's not charitable. It's not. It's not a good deed. It's not that. It did not give that. So let me go ahead and move on to this. I had to get that off my chest. Okay, I will be putting a timestamp because if you didn't come here for all of that, I'm sorry, but I had to get that off my chest. I wanted to also talk about Halle and DDG. Now, listen, I don't know the whole situation. I don't. And I really don't care to know the whole situation, because put a 1 in the chat if you knew this shit was going to happen. Please put a 1 in the chat if you knew this shit was going to happen. I need to see it, because this was what we was concerned about. Like this is what the aunties, the cousins, and everybody on social media was so freaking concerned about. We weren't trying to control you. We weren't trying to we weren't jealous of you and your relationship, because you know how they like to do. You know, when you a single woman and you not having sex, you have clarity that they don't have, because that man is laying down with them and done got in their damn head. So as a single woman, all right, we see things that you don't see. It's not always jealousy though. It's not always jealousy, because you know how the girls like to, they're jealous of me. No, we knew this was going to happen because we had the clarity to see the red flags. We saw the jealousy. We saw how this man could sabotage her legacy, everything that she worked so hard for her career. We literally saw it. We saw the train wreck happen before it happened. And you know what's so crazy, y'all? Call me delusional, but I really thought Halle was going to wake up. I thought she was going to get out of this situation. I don't know why. I don't know. I thought at the time, I just thought that Halle was Chloe. That's what I thought at the time. But now I see that Chloe is Halle and Halle is Chloe. And, you know, when they separated, because I've been following them for a long time, when they separated, it's clear that the image and persona that they took on was based off of what would sell. It was for marketing. So the persona and image that Chloe has is really who Halle is. And then the persona and image that Halle has is really who Chloe is. Yeah, I'm picking up on that. And I've been saying this for a while, not because I'm judging Halle or anything like that, because at the end of the day, we're different, right? But it's just, I'm just disappointed. Like, can I say that? Can we as supporters and people who have been watching you and supporting you for so long, like, can we say that we're disappointed when we see so much potential in you? We want the best for you. We want to see you win it big and in a big way. Can we say that we're disappointed when you make certain choices and decisions and it's just like, I guess. And I think that's what was so hard for us supporters, fans, you know, people that have been supporting her for so long. It's just very disappointing. That's all. And we hate that it even came to this point. But now that it's here, it's here. And I just hope young women and young girls, I hope you learn from Halle, because Halle is learning a really big lesson publicly, but she's learning a really big lesson about life. She really is. And we don't want you to go through this. Like, this is the reason why I do the content that I do. I sound like a broken record. Some people feel like I'm in an echo chamber, whatever the hell. But I do it because I don't want y'all to go through stuff like this. I don't want you to experience things like this. This woman is sick with her child for the first time. Really, this is the first time this child is like seriously sick. And has a respiratory virus that is very dangerous in infants, you know. And she has to deal with this man-child while taking care of her baby, while also being sick. I just don't feel like any woman truly deserves to go through something like that. I feel like you deserve to be in a space where you're well supported. You have the help that you need. You're able to take care of yourself, look after yourself, and also take care of your child. I mean, is that asking for too much? Are we expecting too much? I just don't understand that. So that's why we have the conversations that we have. We're not having these conversations to make fun of your situation, look down on your situation, or try to put us above you and your situation. We just want better for you. I don't understand like why that is so hard for young women to understand. Seriously. That is what it's really about. So here we are. And we have to watch her go through this. And it's hard to watch because it's not funny. It's sad. Honestly, it's really sad. Let me go ahead and pull it up here because he has so much to say. And I'm just like, oh my God, I cannot stand this man, y'all. I cannot stand this child. He's a child to me. And then people, I also want to say this too. Do y'all think he's a good father? Because y'all made me feel bad in my last video. I made it known. I don't think he's a good father. And the reason, see, and I said it in my last video. Now I'm going to say it again. Black fatherhood is in the dumpster. It's in hell. Like, it's in a graveyard. And black men and just the black community is so desperate when it comes to Black fatherhood that you think he is a good father. I said it. You think he is a good father because he's there. But what is he actually doing though? Is he actually creating a healthy environment? Like, is he actually creating an emotionally safe environment? Is he truly there nurturing his son emotionally? Is he teaching his son life skills? I don't see that. I see him exploiting his child, exposing him emotionally to being unstable when he gets older. Because how many times have we seen vloggers, children who were vlogged when they were younger, have like emotional issues, mental issues when they got older? A lot. And so I noticed that anytime Halle sets a boundary with this man, draws the line to protect her son, he throws a tantrum, just like a man-child. He doesn't get his way. And it's very obvious that he's trying to control Halle by using the baby. So anytime he doesn't get his way, he throws a tantrum. He comes online. He tries to manipulate the public to take his side, to pressure her into going against her own boundaries as a means to control her. It's very obvious, right? Very, 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 very obvious. And so I told y'all, though, the signs were on the wall. And a lot of you saw it too. You saw it too, where he was using Halle for views. He was using Halle for clout. He was using Halle for his YouTube video content. And so when they broke up, guess who was up next? The baby. The baby was up next, y'all. The baby was up next. And so if he doesn't get that baby, he doesn't get the views. If he can't come over her house and record because the baby is sick, because I'm pretty sure he would have created a YouTube title, "Son is sick." Like, he would have clout chased off his son being sick. But you know what Halle did? She protected her son. So remember when y'all was dragging her the last time? And I was shocked. Like, I think part of the reason why people was dragging her though the last time is because, first of all, Halle has done a lot of things. She has said a lot of things. She has clapped back at her fans and her supporters that just wanted the best for her, trying to make it seem like we don't know what we talking about. Said that she was pregnant. Well, we said that she was pregnant, but she was gaslighting us, saying, "Oh, I just have a black person nose. I got black people nose." Like, she was doing a lot. You know what I mean? She was. So I get why y'all reacted the way that y'all reacted, but I just didn't like the context it was done in, because I really don't think he's a good father. I just got to be honest with you. I really don't think he's a good father. I don't see provider and protector. And a lot of men think protector is, "Oh, I'm protecting you. If anyone tries to rob us, I'm protecting you. If anyone tries to harm us," or anything like that. But they never think about the emotional protection a child needs in order to function in a healthy way mentally. They never think about that. Never. Never, never, never. So I'm going to put on record, and I'm going to say here, there are more men in the world who would not make great fathers. There are more men in the world that would not make great husbands, because they don't even know how to protect emotionally. They don't know how to protect spiritually. They don't know how to protect mentally. Okay? Let's not confuse that, because DDG never gave husband material. DDG never gave father material. And you know what else? DDG never gave boyfriend material. He didn't. He didn't give it. You want to know why? He was too jealous of her success. The spotlight wasn't something that he could handle with her. Her light was just too bright. It never gave. Never. It never gave. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I never saw boyfriend. I saw a single man that was using a woman, and that was it. I didn't see anything else. I didn't see anything else. So, and do you see how, because Iman and Tiana Taylor, you saw the whole situation with them, how she got houses, cars, and all of this stuff. Keep in mind, she was the breadwinner towards the end of that relationship. She came into it, he was a breadwinner. She left being the breadwinner. So financially, these men are not even thinking about how Iman can't afford all of those homes and cars on his own. He don't got it like that no more. He doesn't even play in the NBA no more. And his music career never took off, which was why he started becoming jealous of Tiana, because her music was doing well. Well, she was getting opportunities. And how much you want to bet Tiana gonna come out with some new music now that she not married to that man? How much do you want to bet? And you know what else? Tiana is more locked in than Cardi B. Because Cardi B out here still trying to prove to Offset that she done moved on. But Tiana she a little different to me. I feel like Tiana been working on something behind the scenes. I get that. So we gonna see. Aaron Pierce, I don't think that that's a real relationship. I think that's just industry. And she may be gearing up to promote an album. That's what I think. That's what I think is coming with her. But the reason why I'm pointing this out is because, are you seeing how these men are saying, oh, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married. With all due respect, you're not husband material. You're not. Iman was not husband material. That's why he cheated. So, yeah, I think it's great that young men are waking up smelling reality, that you would make a shitty husband and you would make a shitty father. Some of y'all need to come to the realization that you would not make a great father. You should go get snipped. So then you don't have to be liable for child support. Let's get the ball rolling on that, please. Oh my God. Like, they really be out here feeling like they hurting somebody's feelings. Like, please, so you can stop traumatizing women out here. Go get snipped. Let's get it rolling. Seriously, like, they're over here like, I ain't never getting married. Okay. All right. So there's no need in you going outside leading women on about marriage then, because you know that shit ain't for you. Oh my gosh. Like, I'm for real. I'm happy that this has happened. I'm happy that these men are waking up like, marriage is not for me. Marriage. Oh, thank God. It took y'all seeing that for y'all to be like, oh, it's not for me. You know how they skip over the fact that he cheated? They skipped over the fact that he stopped checking into his marriage. Come on. I mean, seriously, I don't get it. I don't get it. So no, you would now leave marriage to the people that take it serious. Like, seriously, the more these men wake up and they're like, oh, I don't want to get married. Great. Now you are creating space for the men that do and the women that do, the people that are serious about it. Move, stop thinking, oh, that's just the next step in my life. And to the women too. Like, you know how women are waking up about not having kids? Congratulations. Society is not pressuring you to have children because you don't want to look after someone else. You want to be more self-preserving. You want to live your life on your own terms and on your own time. The same reason why a lot of these men are waking up about how they don't want to get married. You will not see me talk any young person into marriage or kids. It's truly not for everyone. It was only truly created in purpose. If you don't have a purpose for it, don't do the shit. Because it's hard. It's hard. Anything with real purpose in it is hard work. So it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. I don't know why people think it's for everybody. It's truly not for everybody. Because it takes discipline. It takes being selfless. It takes putting someone else before yourself. It takes you not being in your feelings. You need to compromise on some things. Like, anything with purpose takes work. It takes discipline. It's really, truly not for everybody. So the only value in marriage is purpose. And if you don't have purpose for marriage, it truly is not for you. It's just, it is what it is. So I'm happy people are waking up about it, because I'm tired of seeing people come online complaining about this and complaining about that. It's not for everybody. It truly is not. It's not. But let me go ahead and play this video. Hold on. Is this? Oh, wait. I guess we just do this, but that's not the one I wanted. Here we go.
Because the DDG and Halle drama is serving tea hotter than a summer in Atlanta. Word on the street is they called it quits around October 2024, but things just hit the fan for real. On Friday, March 7th, DDG dropped a vlog titled, "She Won't Let Me See My Son."
We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time.
Hold on, wait.
Before that post, we've been not really together. We probably was on and off for a little bit. That's it. But further than that,
hold on, y'all. I'm messing up, y'all. Okay, we good now? Damn. Oh my gosh. I'm like, what? I haven't used this in a while, so I'm just like clicking all over the place. Like, what?
we has not been together. This is the only thing that can bother me is with my son. Y'all know I don't even bring her name up when I get on live. I get on live, I call her the mother of my child.
Yeah, he went there. In the video, he's all emotional, saying, "I just want to be able to see my son when I want to see my son. Take my son when I want to take my son. Like, I don't care if this makes me look childish. I literally just want to be in my son's life." Phew, the desperation is so loud. He claimed he popped up at Halle's crib, and she straight kicked him out. Not even a let's talk moment. Just bye, sir. Then he hit Twitter, talking about how he's been streaming with all these random women only because he can't be a dad when he wants to. Boy, people are side-eyeing, thinking he's just trying to get under Halle's skin. DDG said he's not trying to take things to court because it'll get too messy. But then, plot twist, on March 9th, he dropped a whole song called "Don't Take My Son." Like, is this a custody?
Yeah, I couldn't believe that. I couldn't. I just I couldn't believe that he did that. I just was
The battle or a marketing strategy? I can't. Meanwhile, before DDG started his internet meltdown, Halle was out here being a mom. She hit Snapchat up, letting fans know she and baby Halo were fighting off RSV and asking for tips on how.
And I just want to add that she did that prior to him saying anything at all. And I you know what? I think Halle did it because she knew. I think she knew.
To help him get better.
Good morning, Snap. I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV and we do not feel good at all. So, any mommies have any tips?
So while she's dealing with real life, DDG's out here dropping diss tracks. Somebody grab the popcorn because this saga is just getting started. Auntie, what do you have to say about this girl?
This little YouTube stunt queen. He's such a drama queen. She should have been more careful with who she got pregnant by. That's what I be trying to tell y'all all the time. Sir, do you want your baby back because you want to be a daddy? Or do you want your baby back because the thoughts is tired of coming and recording videos with you and you want to start making more money off your son recording videos with him again? I think that's probably what it is. And if the baby is sick, he need to be with his mama. Did you even ask? Huh? Did you?
Okay. Hold on, let me go back. Let me switch screens. So, a lot of, somebody said he likes, so a lot of people are on social media debating. So I made this comment on social media. No, I made it on the Shade Room, which that was my mistake. I shouldn't have made the comment on the damn Shade Room, but I made the comment on the Shade Room, okay? But I need to stress this. I said in the context of the baby being sick, which even she said it in her video, okay? The context is the baby is sick. I said this is why people should stop having babies out of wedlock. I'm standing 10 toes on that. Now, the reason I said that isn't because marriage fix a situation like Halle and DDG. Nothing can fix this situation with Halle and DDG other than better co-parenting and probably court order. Okay, some court orders need to be established. Now, the reason why I said that was because the baby is sick. Okay, you have parents that want to be there for the sick child. And what a lot of men don't even consider is when you sign up to be a baby daddy, because you don't want to wear protection, you don't want to wear a condom, you are signing up for the fact that you won't have entitlement to your child's mother's home. You're not entitled to her home. So you can't just pop up over there anytime you want. You're not entitled to that. And see, when it comes to this dynamic of a sick child, because marriage does not guarantee anything, but when we strictly talk about a sick child, it would have been easier on both parents to be under one roof, taking care of the sick child. There wouldn't be any back and forth. There wouldn't be no debates. There wouldn't be no, well, who does the baby stay with? Who can the baby be with? Honestly, to the men out here, if the baby is sick, the baby needs to be with the mother. And that's what you signed up for, though. Like, that's what you signed up for. And that's what a lot of men don't want to acknowledge when it comes to the situation. You want to be a baby daddy? Well, that's part of the baby daddy special. You will not be entitled to her home. And if the baby is sick, it's best, if you truly care about the child, then you would leave the child with the mother until the child is better. And that's what makes, to me, DDG a man child, is because why is that not clicking for him? Why is that not making sense for him? Like, why? Every decision that he made led up to, this is the dynamic that you're in. This is what you're dealing with. This is what you're going to have to put up with. Because when I was sick, I grew up in a 2-parent household. When I was sick, I didn't have to worry about who was going to take care of me. It was my parents. And then if my parents couldn't take care of me, then it was my grandparents. There was no, mommy, daddy, it was none of that. It was none of that. And to be honest, if my mother couldn't get off, then my dad would take care of me. He would take off work and watch me and take care of me. And then if my mother was the main caregiver if someone got sick. She was just really good at that, ladies. Right? If anyone got sick in the family, my mama was always the one to take care of us. Seriously. Unless she just couldn't. So there were times where she would be the first one up to take care of a sick child. But if she couldn't get time off work, then my dad would step in and take care. And then if neither of them could get off, then my grandparents would step in. One time, my grandfather ended up watching me when I was sick. So it's just like, these are things I believe adults who are participating in sex should think about and how they want their life to look. Because I don't think there's enough talking. I don't think there's enough really thinking about what that dynamic looks like. Pulling a sick child from one home to the next just because you share 50-50 custody that sounds crazy to me. So you're going to uproot the child's life because they're sick for your own personal benefit. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, you really have to think about stuff like that before it happens. I wouldn't want to pull my child that has RSV out of any home. I want them to get well. That's what I would be focusing on. And I just don't feel like there's enough conversation about this at all. Like, it's just, we're just normalizing something that is very taxing on everyone involved, from the child, the father, the mother. Like, co-parenting is not easy. It's the healthiest out of there just being a single father or a single mother, but it's still not the best though. And I'm assuming that people want the best for their children. I'm assuming that people want the best. If you could give them the best, if you could give them a better experience, you would try to aim for that. Most people would. And so it would just be It would have been easier on them. It would have been easier on them. I'm not saying that makes DDG a father. It like I said, it never gave that. And see, one thing I'm noticing about women on social media, I got to be real with you. One thing I noticed about women on social media is when it requires a woman to take accountability, you know what women do? They jump to the extreme so then they can skip over the accountability and jump right into the extreme. I have been noticing that shit so much lately. Like, so you could be like, don't have kids out of wedlock, right? And then they'll jump to the extreme of marriage doesn't fix anything. Marriage is not the answers to everything. First of all, nothing in life is guaranteed. Let's start with that. Let's start with that. But the accountability was, we all knew, we all watched. That man was not it. It never gave father, it never gave husband, and it didn't even give boyfriend. But see, women don't want to take that accountability. So you know what they do? They jump to the extreme and they're like, marriage doesn't change anything. It's just starting. It's starting to irk my nerves, y'all. It really is. Cause, and then I feel bad for the women who have been doing the work. We're starting to see that type of stuff now. We're starting to see how, and it's gaslighting. Like, it really is. It's a form of gaslighting. Cause I be feeling gaslit, like, okay, well, I never said that it would fix marriage. I never said that it would make the situation better when it comes to them. Because to be honest, like I said, DDG never gave father figure, never. But it's like, how we jumping from that to this? Like, what? Why are we hopping around? That's getting ridiculous. Like, y'all, it's really getting ridiculous. And it's just something that I've been seeing a consistent pattern with. Like, just jump. Like, women will really jump to the extreme to avoid accountability. Seriously. Like, I've been, there was another video I saw of a woman go viral. And I don't even know what the conversation was about. But the conversation involved a woman choosing better. Right. And so in order for her to get around her choosing better, she ended up jumping to the extreme that would dismiss her taking the accountability in the situation at all, and just focused on the extreme of the situation. When really, if she would have taken the accountability, it would have never gotten to the extreme. It would have never gotten to you see why it's important for you to take accountability? Because if you take the accountability, it won't get to that point. Yeah, that's why it's so important. And I've been trying to point this out. And women just feel attacked. They don't want to listen. They just want to feel attacked. And it's just like, well, listen, at the end of the day, it ain't my life. That's when I start to separate myself. And I need other women that are doing the work. Separate yourself. Separate yourself. Because those women only want to trauma bond. That's all they want to do. They want to sit in their victimhood, in their self-pity, and not even acknowledge any role, any part that they played in it, in order for them to course correct their life so that they can put themselves in a better position. Because that's what it's about. It ain't about us personally. Like, we're willing to course correct to put ourselves in a better position. But they don't even want to acknowledge it. Like, not even acknowledge. And so it's like, you have to separate yourself. You really do. You can't rub energy with that. Like, it's going to keep you stuck and stagnant in life. And if you're trying to elevate and you're really trying to grow and you really see yourself out here achieving great things in your life, you can't be around that type of energy. You can't. You cannot. And then one thing I also notice is when you start to take the accountability and you start to elevate and you're reaping the rewards of your accountability and your elevation and things like that, you know what's to come next. You know what's next. You know what's coming next. So it's just best that you just go ahead and separate yourself, because it's not a safe space. It's not a healthy space. It's just doomed. Like it's just doomed. It's doomsday. That's the only way I can say it. Now let me move on to this, because I wanted to talk about this too. Is it this one? Oh, okay. Oh my God, y'all! Have y'all seen K Michelle? Girl. Y'all, when people was saying she was bleaching, y'all, I was giving her the benefit of the doubt. I was like, oh, she not in the sun. Like, she just need to go out in the sun. Like, girl, I am shook. Y'all, this is crazy. I was like, oh my God, she really did bleach. This is crazy. Hold on, let me turn the music down. Y'all, it's so sad. Like, y'all, it's so sad. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen, because it's like, wow, she really doesn't love herself. And here I was making all of these excuses for her, because I'm like, oh, no. But now, y'all, no, she been bleaching. It's so sad. Because I know K Michelle was bullied. I know people talked about her. I know she probably struggled when she was younger. And it's sad that this is what it's like led to. It's really, really sad, y'all. It's really, really sad. Please, 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 ladies, work on yourself, okay? You gotta love what you see in the mirror. And it's not about changing yourself. It's not about changing yourself. It's about accepting yourself. And sometimes the only thing that's truly keeping us from truly loving ourselves is acceptance. And it's so crazy, because I'm going to say it again. We as women will go and accept things from other people all the time. We will accept their bullshit. Not all of us. But at some point in our lives, right? We accepted not their best. We accepted some of their bullshit. We accepted their mistakes. Some of us even accepted their abuse. Why can't you accept yourself? Why can't you accept yourself? If you're willing to tolerate all of this nonsense from everybody else, at some point in your life, it may not be today. I hope it's not today. Because I really don't think my followers are on that type of time. I really think my core audience, y'all really are working on yourselves. So, but if you're still struggling, right? If you still got a little, because listen, insecurities are this thing that they don't really go away. You work with them. You talk to yourself. You love on yourself. You speak life into yourself. You affirm yourself. They don't go away. But accepting yourself makes working with your insecurities easier. So it's just really sad. Like I'm just really sad. Like, damn. And I don't want to further bully K Michelle. I really don't. I'm just sad. Like it really led to this. It really led to this. And my apologies to the girls I didn't even believe, because I didn't. Maybe part of me, I didn't want to believe it, but damn, I can't deny it now. She done bleached herself so much to the point where you can't even deny that. That's crazy. Okay, not to trigger y'all, but I do want to talk about this, because I got to talk my shit. Hold on, let me get comfortable. Hold on.
For dating outside my race. But I was dating outside of my race because they was doing things better than my race. I'm gonna keep it 100. My Spanish. Better. Well, not better, because I know where she getting ready to go. Not better.
I know you said they were doing things better. I want to know what better meant.
Not better. I'm gonna change that.
I'm trying to save you for the people, for the culture.
Not better for the culture.
There we go.
Right.
Not better for the culture. Hold on. Let me just let it play all the way through. I'll shut up. Let me just let them cook.
Better. we did. I was dating Puerto Rican, I was dating Dominican, I was dating African, I was dating all type of other really size American black, right? They were doing way more of what we expect we want our woman to do more than our American. Our American got real comfortable
Give
with.
me some examples.
Oh man, I mean, their mannerisms are different. Like even my Indian one was from Syria, one of them countries over there, right? I didn't have to really say much to do and be treated like a king. You see what I'm saying? A lot of times with our own American black, they expect so much of us and what we're supposed to do. Like things like if we go out and eat and we just have a nice dinner, we can go anywhere and eat and get a nice dinner. It had to be Roux Chris, or it had to be this, that, or it had to be this, that. Then I get somebody that's just as fine, a Cuban or a Colombian. They don't care about nothing. They care about you and your household. Even though they still care about the money, but it's not about the money. You understand what I'm trying to say? It's a difference. Not better, but sometimes we get tired of hearing, Birkin bags, sushi.
Do you think that's fair? Because I feel like there's a certain type of woman
Right.
that does demand that. And
Right.
to me, I think it depends on the bait you're using and where you're looking. If you're going to go get a model from Instagram that got the BBL, the snatched in stomach, and has all the things that check off money hungry and surface, you're going to get that. If you're going to meet a girl and do
I don't know why it did that, y'all. I don't know why it did that. Can you hear me now? That is so strange. Okay. Maybe I did. Maybe I shouldn't have put my 2 cents in. Then I'm gonna hold it for the end. Then hold on. Let me see what else y'all saying. Hold on. Oh yeah. You see how he didn't even. You see how he didn't even know where his ex was from, like the country she was from. Yeah, because he's such a prize. We are missing out on this. Oh my goodness. This was he must have been a prize to be in a relationship with. Oh my goodness.
some ways and ask different questions, you're going to find that out a lot earlier on, that what's important to her.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm just talking about even if you look on just a regular dating app and just look at what a woman may state that she requires. You know, and I'm saying these things because it feels as if social media again is the barometer, okay, and it's the comparison, and when you're comparing yourself to all these other women, and of course, even with the BBLs, because I'm like, that's fine, but I mean,
What's BBL? I'm sorry.
Brazilian butt lift.
And there's no shade to women that have it. I'm just saying.
Oh my God, I want to be the lady that was like, I'm sorry, what's a BBL? I'm sorry, what is that? I want to be her.
Before it too, I'm like, excuse me.
And there's no shade to everyone that has them. I'm just saying, if you're going by just surface things and that's who you're going afterwards, then guess what? She gonna run them pocket.
Okay, let me break it down. Let me rewind. Let me break it down. Hold on. Let's start from the beginning.
Me for dating outside my race, but I was dating outside of my race because they were doing things better than my race. I'm gonna keep it 100.
The women outside of his race. Listen, I've been hearing this shit since I was in high school. All right. The women outside of his race are easier. That's it. Now, why are they easier? Let's start with the fact that those women tend to be infatuated, right? Because it's outside of what they're used to. Let's start with that. So, yeah, they're going to be quote unquote easier because there's an infatuation there. Okay? Whereas a black woman like myself, you know, we know you. We know your ways. We know your norms. We know you. So like, yeah, you're gonna have to put in some damn work. Yeah, you are. Like it's not gonna be easy. Plus, y'all play games too. Okay? So yeah, but because they're not used to you culturally, They don't really know you like that. And then there's a level of infatuation because there's a level of mystery. Ooh. Plus, we could talk about the mandingo. We could talk about that, right? Where a lot of women feel like if you get a black man, you get a little mandingo, which is not true in all cases. But it's true in a lot of cases. I'll say that. And so there's just a level of infatuation. So like, yeah, they're going to be easier. Like that's been the situation since before you got your passports. Okay. That's been the situation since freaking middle school and high school. Okay. Becky and Sarah and Hannah and all of them, they were down to do whatever at a very young age. Well, because their mother was putting them on birth control at like 13. If I would have went to my mother for birth control, they would have said, the hell you need birth control for? It sound like you need to get out of my house. That's how the conversation would have went. You know what I mean? That's how you need birth control. What you need birth control for? Sound like you need to get a damn job. You know how black mamas are. So it just would have been, it's just different. It's just different. And you know what I would respect? I would respect men who would stop comparing us to other women and you just date them. You just marry them. You just love them. You just don't abandon their children when you have them. That's it. Like honestly, I don't think we're asking for too much. Just date them. Just marry them. Just take care of your damn kids with them. Okay? That's it. That's it. Just do your part. But just be real. They don't require as much. And you want to feel like a king because you're a black man in a system that oppresses you. And so a woman has to ask for less. I'm calling it how it is. If you get upset, you're in your feelings over the truth. These other men don't require that of black women. How do we know? We date them now. So they don't require that of us. We only get that requirement from the men in our community. And it's because it's necessary for you as a man when it comes to your manhood because they oppress you. So when we date out of our race, we don't have to make ourselves feel small when we're with other men. We don't have to not shine so freaking bright. We don't have to, I don't want to ask for extra this or extra that. Like we can get whatever the fuck we want to get because it's not like that. It's just a different experience. So this does go both ways, but it's because of culture. It's also because of the system. It is. So don't think it's just a one-way street. No, it goes both ways in different ways. It does. It goes both ways, just in different ways. But like, it's just something I noticed. It's so easy to trigger a black man compared to other races of men. It's so easy to trigger you, honestly, compared to other races of men. It's just facts. It's facts. It's facts. Honestly, I didn't even notice how I walk around on eggshells until I started dating on my fucking race. Like, honestly, I started noticing that, damn, I'm tiptoeing around. And then I noticed I didn't even have to do the shit because it wasn't necessary. I'm not dating a man that is oppressed in a system. It clicked for me. Where do you think I'm getting this from? Experience. So it is what it is. Like it is what it is. I just wish men would stop making us their punching bag when it comes to the system and how the system treats you. That's all. That's it. Like that's really what it is for me. I don't care about anything else. I'm tired of these conversations. I'm tired of these men saying it because all I hear is how you're saying you are oppressed as a man in a system and you don't feel like a man. Your manhood is being suppressed against your will and you're not wanting to do anything about it. That's all I'm hearing. I'm not hearing women versus men, or no, women versus other women. Maria does it this better. All I'm hearing nowadays is that you as a man feel oppressed in this system and you're not doing anything about it. But instead, you're looking for a woman that will accept the bare minimum because you're not willing to break yourself out of the system. That's all I'm hearing. I'm not hearing anything else.
My Spanish, well, not better, because I know when she getting ready to go. Not better.
I know, you said they were doing things
not
better. I
better.
want to
Not
know
better.
what better meant.
Not better. I'm gonna change that.
I'm trying to save you for the
I know you
people,
is.
for
That's
the
what I'm saying.
culture.
Not better for the culture.
There we go.
Right. Not better. We did.
I also want to say too that I believe there's a level of pity that these men get from other races of women. Listen, we calling it like it is today. Clock it. Okay, we are calling it like it. There's a level of pity that these other women give them that black women don't. And you want to know why? We're in the system with you. We're being oppressed with you. So listen, if you go to the other women for pity, I'm not going to be mad at that. That honestly don't got shit to do with me. I don't care. But let's call it what it is. Let's really talk about it. Because I'm tired of having these surface level conversations. Let's actually get to the root of the shit. Those women are able to give you pity that we can't give you. Because how can we give you pity when we're experiencing the same thing, if not worse? But they can. You want to know why? Because they have privilege that you don't have and that we don't have as black women. So it is what it is. I'm not mad at it. It's the hand we've been dealt.
I was dating Puerto Rican, I was dating Dominican, I was dating African, I was dating all type of other races besides American black, right? They were doing way more of what we expect we want our woman to do more than our American. Our American got real comfortable
Give
with...
me some examples.
Oh man, I mean, their mannerisms are different. Like even my Indian one was from Syria.
I wish he would have went into details about their mannerisms. Like, what mannerisms are you referring to? I saw this, but I don't know the deets. I don't know the deets, but I saw this on Neighborhood Talk. I saw that on Neighborhood Talk. I just want to know, like, what are the mannerisms? These men can never really put it in plain details about what it is, because I just told y'all what it is. And you know what's so crazy? If black men were more in tune with their emotions, they would be able to tell us plainly. But because they're not in tune with their emotions, they're not. So you know what we women have to do? We have to analyze. We have to read you. It's because you are in a system that oppresses you. That oppresses your manhood. You are required to show up a certain way in the system, yet you can't show up a certain way in the system because you're being oppressed. So what you do to help with that is you outsource women in other cultures that give you pity, that will ask for the bare minimum, because they all don't ask for the bare minimum, but the ones that do and are willing to accept it, you're able to feel better in your manhood while still being oppressed in the system.
One of them countries over there, right? I didn't have to really say much to do and be treated like a king. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
A lot of times with our own American black, they expect so much of us and what we're supposed to do.
Listen, somebody said American black. That's what this conversation is only for, the American blacks. He keeps saying American blacks throughout this conversation. I didn't think I needed to point that out, but hey, American blacks. That's who we talking about right now, okay?
Like things like if we go out and eat and we just have a nice dinner, we can go anywhere and eat and get a nice dinner. It had to be Rue Chris, or it had to be this, that, or it had to be this, that. Then I get somebody that's just as fine, a Cuban or Colombian. They don't care about nothing. They care about you and your household. Even though they still care about the money, but it's not about the money.
But do you see how even with him saying American blacks, do you see why it's only these group of men though? They don't understand how psychological it is. Like they don't understand like how deep it really runs. And then other men are looking at them like, and the reason why other men can't relate, well, other men didn't experience what they went through or what they're going through, unless they move here. And then some of them, I don't know, because I really want to know how y'all feel about this, because you know there are Nigerian men do pretty freaking well for themselves. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down below in the chat and after I say this video, because what do you think is the difference? Because I be seeing other immigrants move here, and not all of them, but a lot of them they do pretty well for themselves. Like, honestly, let me know, because I don't know. It depends on the man too, I guess. I don't know. Y'all let me know.
You understand what I'm trying to say? It's a difference. Not better, but sometimes we get tired of hearing, working bags, sushi.
Do you think that's fair?
And you know what's so crazy, y'all? He's saying sometimes we get tired. I've never heard that from a man that has it. I haven't. Ladies, clock it. Okay, level up. All right, level up, because you'll. And I've dated men that were broke. I have, and the only men that gave me a hard time were the men that didn't have it. Like, and you know what's so crazy is when you date men that have it, they be so excited to spend it. It makes them feel like a man when they spend money. When they feel like they're taking care of you. When they feel like they're providing something for you. They like it. It feeds their ego. Like, literally, I've seen it. Like, I've literally seen it. Like, I've seen men blow money on me. And I'm thinking, like, what does he get out of this? And I'm like, oh, he gets his ego fed. Because as a man in this system, him treating me feeds him. Hey, it is what it is. I've just noticed it. So that's why I stay away from the men that don't got it, but wish they could have it. Because I tell y'all all the time, it's not about dating a man with money. It is about character. But other things that I look for, because the first thing I look for is integrity. If you don't got integrity, I cannot fool with you at all. But another thing that I look for too is a man who is financially stable, financially responsible, but also spends his money the way that he wants. Do you know that those are the type of men that are happy? Those are the type of men that want to take care of you. Those are the type of men that are generous. Because it's not that they have it, but they spending it the way that they want. They tend to be happy to be around. But it's only the ones that don't have it. It's only the ones that are not financially responsible. It's only the ones that have like a scarcity mindset that struggle with this the most. And I've had the lucky experience of having multiple different experiences with different men, different tax brackets and things like that, to the point where I noticed a big difference. Like I really did, which makes me not want to deal with men who are not financially stable, responsible. Like, it just makes me not want to deal with it, because they don't be happy, and then they want you to accept less because that's all they can offer. And if you require more, guess what? It makes them feel inadequate. Ooh. That's why they be mad on social media. That's why they be in the comment section. Because women are requiring more, thanks to Sprinkle. And these men can't match. They can't meet your standards. So it makes them very angry, it makes them very mad, and it makes them very frustrated. But the men who can are not on social media complaining. The men that can actually spend it because it makes them feel more like a man. That's just how. And listen, I done seen this so much. And any girls that work in the strip club, cause I mean, I know y'all be coming across the men in the strip club that be like stingy and they don't want to throw no money. But then I know y'all be coming across them clients that spend whatever they want to spend. I know y'all do. I know women who work in nightlife. I know y'all see that a lot. Y'all know when y'all have a big spender and when y'all don't. Y'all know when you can pretty much have it your way. And then you know when you're dealing with a man that he don't got it. You know, you pick up on it real quick. So, no. So it took me time because it took me dating. But I'm pretty sure the women that work in the nightlife, I know for a fact, y'all pick up on that shit quick. Now I'm able to. But before, when I first started dating, when I was younger, I did not pick up on that. But yeah, it's like a totally different man that you're dealing with. Like, seriously, totally different man. So no, you have the men that spend it, and then you have the men that can't spend it because they don't have it. But if they did have it, they would spend it. And then, have you ever seen those type of men where they luck up and get some money and then they go blow it? I can't make it up. Like, have you met those men? And where do they go blow it at? Where they can be seen by other men to impress other men, or where they can be seen and impress women. They blow the money. But they put it all on us, like we're the gold diggers and da 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 da. But y'all be using us to spend money on us to feed your ego and to impress other men or other women. Oh, Aaron the plumber, prime example of that. He took that money and he was in the strip club. It's crazy. So yeah, they be out stunting. That's what I'm saying. When they have it, they want to spend it. They don't mind who they spend it on, because they too busy wanting to impress. So tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, and then I'll be like, all right. But no, y'all seen that, and I know other men have seen other men do it. I know men have seen other men do that, like, for a fact. Come on now. And then probably was trying to show you up, and you like, nah, man, chill. Like, it ain't even that serious. And then he's still blowing it though. So when men have it, they want to spend it when they have it. Okay. Oh, Cam Newton said he used to do that. That's what I'm talking about. Listen, it's in their brain. Us women, we feed our egos differently. I'm not here to say that women don't do it just in a different way. We do. But don't try to sit up here and try to make it seem like putting this all on women. But some of y'all be leading with y'all pockets, and then you wonder why she only wants you for this or she only wants you for that. Well, that's what you led with. That's how you presented yourself. And then, ladies, be careful about this, because I had to learn this shit. Don't be so caught up on the money so much, because I'm telling you, you probably not going to like that man for real. And I mean, like him if he were to lose it all. So, if money is tight, he lost an investment or something like that, and he starts to get real mean towards you, girl, that money was his personality. That money was his self-esteem, girl. Better run.
As I feel like there's a certain type of woman that does demand that.
Right.
And to me, I think it depends on the bait you're using and where you're looking. If you're going to go get a model from Instagram that got the BBL, the snatching stomach, and has all the things that check off money hungry and surface, you're going to get that. If you
And you know, another thing too is, and the reason why I don't have sympathy for men when it comes to this conversation is because y'all go after the women that require this as if you don't have a choice. You do. And he's trying to make it seem like all Black American women are materialistic focused, only want bags and shoes and stuff like that. That's crazy. I don't even carry myself like that. I don't flex online because I don't care about that type of shit. I like quality experiences. I like luxury when it comes to leisure, like organic foods, juicing, you know, shit that's gonna actually improve my life, have me live longer and look youthful. But bags and shoes, I'm not the girl that really cares about that. And I'm not saying this to put other women down that are. I'm just saying that women like myself exist. Like, I'm just saying that there are other women out here, but you don't give them the time nor the day. And it's because you're attracted to that. You're attracted to the girl that wears the handbags. You're attracted to the girl that has the fancy shoes. You're attracted to the girl that's dressed to the nine and she got the designer on. Stop playing. Like, that's what you're attracted to. This is like a form of gaslighting, because you go after the girl that dresses like that, but then you want to get her and what? Change her. You want to get her and you want her to get on your program. That's not the program she was on before she met you. So why do you expect for that to be the program after? Because you're a man and you want to control her. Yeah, that's what it is. You wouldn't just go after the girl that doesn't dress like that, doesn't carry herself like that. You don't go after her. You go after the girl that does. And then when you get her, you want to control what she wears, how she wears, what you do for her. Yeah, you want to devalue her. Yep, you want to devalue her. So that's the issue. Like, let's talk about that. And you know why you want to do that? Back to what I was saying earlier. Makes you feel like a man while being oppressed in a system. You have something you can control. While being controlled, you have someone you can control. Let's continue.
You're going to meet a girl and through different ways and ask different questions. You're going to find that out a lot earlier on that what's important to her.
I'm not doubting that, but I'm just talking about even if you look on just a regular dating app and just look at what a woman may state that she requires. You know, and I'm saying these things because it feels as if social media again is.
Now listen, the bald-headed man, I agree with him. He seems a little more sensible, but again, back to my point that I made earlier, social media and dating apps is where you're concluding, is where you're getting this conclusion from. Do you not hear yourself? Like, what happened to meeting people outside? What happened to approaching a girl that you see outside? What happened to that? I saw a weird ass video on TikTok where it was like 2 or 3 men watching a woman enjoy a concert. She was beautiful. She was living her life. She was in the moment. She wasn't on her phone. Like, she was just really vibing out, right? She was like vibing out. And they was recording her and then posted it to TikTok saying, "Find her for me." I said, y'all, I wanted to say, Ninja, you are right there. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all, I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So it's just crazy. It's crazy. It's really crazy. I was like, you are literally standing like 5 feet away from her. Like, why did you not go and talk to her and get her number?
The barometer, okay, and it's the comparison. And when you're comparing yourself to all these other women, and of course, even with the BBLs, because I'm like, that's fine, but I mean,
What's BBL? I'm sorry.
Brazilian butt lift.
Oh, okay.
And it's
Right?
no.
I love how she was like, what's the BBL? I'm sorry. I want to be so out of pop culture where I'm just like, what's that? Like, I'm getting there. Have y'all been noticing it? I've been getting there because y'all coming out with all these abbreviations. I'm like, what the hell is that? I haven't. What is that? I haven't heard of that. I'm getting there because I really don't. I'm getting old, so I'm not old, but I'm getting more mature. But it's like I don't want to know every little thing. Like I don't. I want to be hip, but not too hip. You know. So Auntie was like, "Who BBL? What is that? I want to be like that. I need you to break it down for me. Make it plain." I don't know why BBLs are getting so much hate. Like, y'all, I told y'all, I warned the girls. I said, listen, this is what they do. Because, you know, I follow patterns. I said, they're going to start hating on the BBLs. Lo and behold, here we are. Here we are. And listen, slim women, don't get too comfortable. Because it's literally like every decade, they switch and switch and switch and switch, which is why I'm always telling you, love yourself, love yourself, love yourself, just love yourself, love yourself. And just understand that when men like women, plastic surgery or not, when they like women, okay? Stretch marks, fupa, saggy boobs, perky boobs, implants, fat asses, flat asses. When they like women, okay? Preferably when they like women, they like all different shapes, sizes, and colors. Like, honestly, that's just what they like. So when they like women, though, like I can't stress that enough. When they like women, they like women. All right. So just keep that in mind, because remember when Drake was saying, I like my girls BBW. Remember that era? Yeah, that was a good era. I love the slim girls getting love because I felt like y'all was getting a lot of hate. So I love y'all having y'all moment. Y'all having y'all moment. Okay, the slim girls, I'm gonna give it up to y'all, seriously. I always felt like y'all look good, but that's just my opinion. But I love how y'all getting y'all shine. So it's just like every body shape gets its shine. I'm not hating on that. But let's not try to sit up here and act like these men, and some of them still are, we're not out here flying these girls to Dubai, all over the country, all over the world, okay, because of a BBL. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop. Stop trying to make it seem like that's what it is. That's really the problem. Like, please stop. Please stop. Y'all was out here wifing them too. Y'all was walking them down the aisle. Y'all was marrying them. Y'all was doing a lot. Y'all was doing a lot. Please stop. Like, I'm not falling for that. And ladies, do not follow for that. Don't fall for that, because all they're trying to do is create this competition. It's not a competition. It's not. It's not a competition. Think you're special within your own right? But at the same time, like, we not on that type of time. You get what I'm saying? Like, not when it comes to other women. Like, respect women because we respect women, because we love women, because we are women ourselves. But it ain't no competition. Whenever I see a beautiful woman, I give her a compliment. Like, she's beautiful. I'm not going to be like, I love to compliment women. It's especially because I feel like when you get a compliment from a woman, it just seems more genuine to me. So yeah, we not on that type of time. But I don't like how they doing the BBLs now. I don't like that, because it's like, that's crazy to me how y'all doing the BBLs all of a sudden. Like, y'all just toss women's body parts, and I don't like that. I don't respect that.
Women that have
I was wondering. I was waiting for it too. I'm like, excuse me.
It's no shade to everyone that has them. I'm just saying, if you're going by just surface things and that's who you're going afterwards, then guess what? She gonna run them pocket.
Okay, Claudia Jordan, I cannot believe I'm agreeing with you, sis. But she said, if you're going off of surface level things, then that's what you can expect. Oh my gosh. If you're going off of surface level things, then that's what you can expect. That is what you can expect. Seriously. And you know how this works against me? This works against me because people judge me based off of how I look and my surface level, that people don't think I have substance at all. I'm no substance. I'm just, an airhead, I guess. I don't know. And then when I start talking, then they're like, oh my gosh. It's really crazy. So it works against me too when it comes to this conversation. So stop judging women based off of surface level things. Can we get back to getting to know people and trying to see if they have substance at all, and stop making everything about money and sex and clout and how many followers you have on social media and all of this stuff? Like, can we get back to really getting to know each other in a real way? And I mean this in every which way possible. Like, even when it comes to making friends. Yeah. Like, can we get back to substance? Can we? I mean, I never really left. I've always been here because I love substance. I love connecting with people in a real way. But can we just get back to that? That's what I'm waiting on. When y'all ready to get back to that, call me. But right now, I am not available. I'm not available. So once the world gets back to that, yeah, maybe. All right, and that's a big maybe. I know substance is lost due to social media. Isn't it crazy? It's just crazy. I value people beyond what they look like and what they can do for me. I don't know, but this generation, it's all about what you look like and what you can do for me. And so I just be protecting myself because I'm not on that type of time. I ain't never been on that type of time. So stay away from me. Stay away from me. Oh my God. The girl that went missing, let's talk about that too. The girl that went missing, and I don't think they found her yet, but the girl that went missing in the Dominican Republic, listen, we not even making good friends, y'all. Like, I know we talk so much about men and women relationships, but like, we are truly in a culture and in a generation where we're not making good relationships. And some things that I want to point out. I feel like the younger generation, particularly, you may be making friends based off of social media. It's very dangerous. Also, another thing that I'm noticing too, because there was a YouTuber, I think somebody laced her drink or something like that. And she was with a group of friends, and I think maybe her friends put something in the drink. I don't know if that's the story. There's so many different stories nowadays. I may be getting things confused, but I saw that a girl was unalived in Mexico because something was in her drink or something like that. Or I may be getting the stories mixed up. Just be careful. Be careful, y'all. I don't play about my friends, and I'm just a big believer that if I go on a trip with you, I'm responsible for you. Like, I believe that. And the reason I believe that is because, and I've been in this situation before. Maybe I should give a short little story time. But I've been in this situation where if your mother comes to me and asks me, where is her child? I want to be able to look her in the eyes and tell her everything that I know. And tell her everything that I know and be in the position where I did everything I could do. Not, And you want to know why? I don't know if it's because I'm a nurturer or I'm an empath. I don't know. But if I was a mother and I came to one of my kids' friends and something happened to my child, I would want that child to tell me. You know what I mean? So like when I'm hanging out with people and we're taking trips and things like that, I take the shit very serious. I will never forget when I was in Mexico. I had planned a girls trip, and we were in Tulum, and one of my friends, she had passed out in the bathroom. Y'all, they left her in the bathroom. I got up so quick from the bath, and she was passed out. She had overheated. She had been drinking a lot. She had passed out in the bathroom, and she was on the floor intoxicated. And I got up from the table so fast because they had came back to the table to tell me, and they were both they came together to tell me, and I was like, y'all left her in the bathroom? Girl, I got up so quick from that damn table to run back to the bathroom to see about her. And she was laid out on the floor, y'all. And I had told the restaurant manager to get her something to cool her down, like a cold towel, some ice, something. She's overheating. And so once we got her hydrated, we got her cooled down, then we were able to get her out of the bathroom. Y'all, I sat on the bathroom with that girl holding a cool towel to her forehead on the bathroom floor, okay, in my little cute outfit, because I wanted to make sure that we came back from Mexico in one piece. So I take it very serious. If you not rocking with people solid like that, like if you not hanging around people solid like that, why are you around them? They don't got your back like that. You don't need to be going out the country with them. Seriously, you don't need to be putting yourself in danger like that. You need to go and be around people that have your back. Seriously, because you don't know what you're up against when you get over there. You leaving your family. Some of you are leaving your kids. You need to make sure that when you are hanging around certain people, that they got your back for real. Conscious and unconscious, hell. So it was just one of those situations. I think she was having a good time, and then I think she just got overheated. It was like one of those situations where she just got too hot. And the only reason why I knew what to do was because I passed out. If y'all saw me pass out, I passed out that one time on TikTok, but I passed out. So I kind of knew what to do, but it was just, y'all, it was crazy. That was a crazy experience, but it just reminds me of a situation like that. So it's like, if you have to question if somebody has your back like that, you probably shouldn't be taking a trip with them. Seriously. And can we also talk about, because this is something that I'm also practicing, so I will be leading by example. You don't have to drink every time you go out. You don't gotta drink to kick it. You don't. You can be sober and have a good time. I know it's like the thing. I noticed a huge increase in alcohol consumption probably around the pandemic. And it just seems like we as a collective have been struggling with alcohol more than usual. I feel like more than other generations because, we are experiencing historical shit. I mean, trying to be chill and calm in the world that we in right now, we here, all right? So I get it. I get it. And there's nothing wrong with having a night off and just having a great time. But one thing I've noticed about lately when it comes to these stories, it's girls getting intoxicated, girls not really being in the right frame of mind. So let's think about that. You don't have to drink every single time you go out and you have a good time. You don't have to. I know some people like to peer pressure. And listen, people be handing me shots sometimes. And you know what I be doing? I do just like this. Because I told you I was done. All right. I don't even like shots, first of all. Like to get me to take a shot, it's just a one-time thing. But if you keep pressuring me and pressure. If you didn't want me to waste your liquor, you shouldn't have gave it to me. Okay. So I literally said, but I've been in those situations socially where people keep pressuring you, and it's like, damn, I said I was good. I said I was good. Like, and then I start to become suspicious if I don't know them like that. Like, I'm really not about to drink this because I don't know what you're trying to do. I'm one of them. So listen, don't be afraid to just be like, oh, okay. And don't give in. Like, don't give yourself away. Right. Just be like, oh, okay. All right. They do a little toast. All right. Cheers. And as they turning up doing that, do it every time. So just be careful. Another thing, what else did I want to talk about? I wanted to touch on something else. Something else. I can't think about it. If I think about it, I'll come back. Oh my God. Did y'all see Homegirl from Love is Blind? What is her name? I'm so happy for her. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. What? I can't even think of her name. AD. Oh my God. First of all, I don't know anything about Ollie. Is there anything I should be concerned about? Is there? Because I really want to give her congratulations. Like, girl, she winning out here. He looks like a great catch. I don't know. Is he a great catch? Is he a great catch? Is he great? See, I didn't watch Love is Blind. I think he's from the UK. Is he decent? Can we get excited or let me know? He's not toxic? Okay. Can we like him? Oh, he was left at the altar. Why was he left at the altar? Ooh, I'm gonna have to go back and watch that. He has ADHD. That's not terrible. That's not terrible. Oh, I should watch the interview. Okay, I did not know. I may have missed. Maybe I tuned out the interview that Jessie Woo did because I didn't watch Love is Blind UK. Okay. Well, I'm happy for her. I am, and the reason I am was because they did her so dirty on that show, y'all. I was so upset after that because, like, it made me not want to watch Love is Blind. But then I ended up watching it again. But y'all didn't get me this time because all I heard All I heard, because I did watch Jessie Woo's review, but I didn't even watch the damn show because I just like watching the reviews. So y'all could tell me what the hell's going on without watching that shit, because honestly, it's terrible. But everyone was saying how this was the worst Love is Blind season, and I'm like, damn, I didn't think it could get any worse than the last few, but okay. I'm glad I didn't waste my damn time. So yeah, I'm happy for AD. I do want to react to Clay. I do. I'm gonna have to do that a different time. But Clay, did y'all not see how that man was acting? That man is bothered. Okay, that man is bothered, and I love to see it. I do. He was crashing out. I love to see it. I do. I love to see it. I love to see it. He is so bothered. That's how I was like, because he could have just kept it at congratulations. But no, he didn't keep it at that. He's triggered. Like, this bothers him real bad. And listen, Ollie, regardless of his character, he looked good. You know what I mean? He do. It looked like he got his life together. It looked like he got his stuff together. It does. From the outside looking in, he looks like a great catch. So I'm going to have to react to that later. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's evening. Please give this video a thumbs up. But are y'all wanting to see like a special? Are y'all wanting to see like them like have some type of special so she can redeem herself at the altar? And low key, Love is Blind, y'all should do like a redemption special for the both of them if they both got left at the altar. Yeah, we want to see that. I know I would. Would y'all watch it? Would y'all watch it? That would be nice, right? Would y'all watch it? I would watch it. And then, you know what I like about Ollie, and I don't really know him like that. I don't really know much about him. He did not waste that girl's time. I don't even think they dated super long. I think they've been dating, what, a year? I don't think they dated long at all. I think they like dated for a year and then he proposed. So I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. He seems like a decent guy. I'll say that much. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I'm gonna check out the interviews and things. Maybe I should check out those interviews and things before I react to Clay, because I gotta see what's going on. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's night. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next one. Shout out to my mods and anyone that sent me a super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.